have to pee.
Welcome to season 3.
We've been up here for half a fucking hour, and this man's like, I gotta pee. The moment he turns the fucking mic on.
I had this whole thing planned out.
Oh,
and
yeah?
he just shot it down. Let's go start like
Danny.
this. Let's go.
Season 3. Season 3.
I know.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
It's a good omen. It definitely is.
Like, I was literally gonna have like this whole chain. We were gonna come like season 3, and then it just got so fucking loud that we blew the fucking mic. But no, Matt over here, I got piss. He just walks out.
That's more in
Let's
line
just start
with what we
chanting
do.
when he comes back in the room and see if he joins.
All right. Well, until then.
Until then, enjoy some ASMR of my drink that I'm drinking. Oh.
Season 3.
Season 3.
Season 3. Season 3. Season 3. Season 3. Season 3.
I have a child.
Congratulations.
You don't have a child.
It's over there.
It's over there.
Asleep.
Oh, he's sleeping. Oh.
We can be loud. We just can't purposefully scream.
Damn.
It's like half the podcast,
It is
man.
how
I
this
just want to see
podcast.
something cool.
Uh-huh.
It's a lightsaber pen.
Matt is showing us a tin that holds a lightsaber pin with a picture of Yoda.
It is a Yoda lightsaber.
You really
It is a
have
Yoda lightsaber pin.
You really have become a dad, haven't you?
Dude, I've had this since I was 7.
Get over here to the mic.
Why is it here?
Because it's mine?
I don't know. Throw it away.
Because it's
It's mine.
How many yards of cable do you have? What is this
I never throw away cable. Cable's important.
Cable is important. You could always use it.
Oh, you got one of those adventure books
If you need
too?
to restrain someone, perfect.
Yeah, that's-
If you need to actually use it for its intended purpose,
I have
God, we're getting
Perfect.
old.
I burned it.
I mean, like good quality rope.
We were getting to the fucking old age of our life. You never know. We needed some good cable. You know. You never know.
Good cable, good
Good rope.
Hey, look,
zip ties.
those clutch
Hey
fucking.
Matthew, sit down.
Looking at my stuff.
look-
I know, but
look-
we're doing
look-
something here.
Oh, yeah.
We're doing something.
It's like we're recording. It's
Yeah.
like you asked me to pack up
crazy.
all my shit and come over
This
here.
thing is.
Will you,
He's on clean.
do you have ADHD?
Yes, he
Yes,
does.
he
We've
has
discussed this
ADHD.
before.
I knew he had. I knew he was dyslexic. I didn't think he was.
Scatterbrained and he can't spell, okay?
There's so many trinkets in here.
Oh my god.
Is that what you want the filming session to be
Yeah,
about?
just me looking through my
Let's
trinkets.
look through that shit.
Let's look
Dude.
Matt
Swear, I've got like half goblin brain.
Reaching. Oh, a handgun. Look at this.
I've been missing this one.
That's when he's like, ooh, shiny.
Like, this one's not registered to me.
Oh, you want
no.
to see the present I got, Dawson?
It's.
Yeah, for the thing that we're not filming.
Yes. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah?
Is it a dick?
No, it's pretty funny though.
Is it something to do with body parts?
Nope.
Is it a watch?
Side note: we spent the week in Key West. There's a lot
Oh
of
my
people.
God.
Oh God! Damn!
Damn.
Holy shit!
It's like a whole horse cockpit.
Yeah. yeah.
You bought that for Dawson?
Yeah, I thought it would fit him.
Matt just held up a cigar the size of a very good sized penis.
Yeah.
Like that's a mandingo dick.
Yeah, that's a big penis.
That was the size of a baby's arm, dude. Holy shit! That's as big as your kid's arm.
I talked to the guy who sold it to me, and he was like, "Yeah, I only know one guy who buys these, and he comes in every Red Sox game, and it lasts him the whole game."
I bet it does.
Bro,
Damn.
you got a two-hand out like you're fucking giving sloppy toppy.
He
Dude.
said you have to dedicate a whole 3.5 hours to that cigar
Yeah.
That's
of
shorter
consistent puffing.
That's shorter than I thought it would be. I thought it was like, damn, that's like half a fucking day right there.
I mean, if you're on and off puffing it, but
That's
if
like
you're like going
That's
at
a
it.
part-time job right there.
It really is. His lungs must be disgusting. You gotta invite me over when Dawson smokes that thing. I have to see that in
I
action.
feel like, well, the funny
it's like
part is,
watching a movie.
Dawson doesn't like smoking like cigars that are like 3 or 4 inches because he says it's too much commitment. He likes to get the really short ones. And when I give him that, I don't even know what he's gonna do.
It's
gonna
gonna
be like-
take. Hear me out. It's gonna take at least 5 minutes to light that fucker. You're just sitting there, trying to get that fucker going.
Might as well just hook up a bicycle pump to it. Just get a steady
Is it
flow.
good yet?
Oh my goodness.
I can't can't wait to hear that back in the editing. All of us just going, God damn!
You're just gonna put a picture of it like a blurred penis. On
Look at the size of that thing. Damn.
Okay,
You
go
know-
back and get your zipper sound effect. You know, he made me do this whole fucking bit where he was like, all right, I need you to cut these sounds and line them up in a certain way. Okay.
Hey, you know, you
puts
could just like...
his crotch up to it. This is mine. And then we all went like, oh. And then he had Marcus say it, made me put back the same sound effects, and we all laughed at him.
Right there is A+ editing. Good
Wow,
job,
A+
Danny.
editing.
Good job.
I even filmed my reaction to it all.
You forgot
Wow.
my penis hitting the table. Like,
Get your penis
Yeah, you
off
cut
the
it
couch,
off and you put it
man.
in that fucking box over there. You're gonna
Oh
have
my god.
Dawson smoke your dick.
oh, give me some sloppy.
One of them new vanilla cigars.
No,
Matt-
that thing was black.
That's dark chocolate, bro.
Dude, I'm black from the waist down. You know what this is. Like,
You know, I didn't believe you, David, whenever you were like, there's a bunch of penis stuff in Key West.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my
And
God.
then we get there, and it's everywhere.
There is a bottle opener. There's a dick about this big attached to it, and the bottle opener is just a tiny piece, not the balls of
It's
it.
like a rainbow
You gotta hold
dick.
this fucker by the shaft. And I'm talking. You gotta grip that bitch to open a bottle. Last time I was there with
this was
Lauren.
a bachelor party, right?
Yes,
it
was.
Like,
We-
bachelorette party.
We
Oh,
walked into
no.
a fucking Adam and Eve, a sex shop,
Oh,
and we're like,
God.
look, I should have brought it. I bought a penis shot glass. The way
Is
you
it like
sip
one of
it.
those chode looking ones?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's about that tall.
Little stumper.
It's about 3 inches tall. It's purple, and there's balls and everything. And the shot goes.
Yeah, you know, a little above average.
Yeah, that's like
Yeah.
that's a big ass shot glass. That's a whole cup.
Yeah, it's not that big. I mean,
No, I mean,
so
it's
the shot
just-
goes down the shaft of the dick, right? And when you shoot it, it looks like you're sucking the dick. I've decided-
Do the balls fill up?
No, they don't. They do
Oh.
not, unfortunately. Now,
Lame.
I will say, the first shot,
So you can't say you've emptied those balls.
Missed opportunity.
because you're not working that hard, okay? Next time you come to my house, I'm making a cream shot at that thing, and the way it's gonna look coming out of there is gonna be perfect.
We have to drink it
This
on
is like a
Crapcast.
one
You know
shot
that,
tug
right?
type of deal.
Oh my god! I
Yeah.
don't think I want my face on video with
It's
that
okay.
thing.
It's okay. We'll wait for you to get your job as a CPA first, then we'll
Oh,
do it.
yeah.
We'll
Then
make
we'll
sure-
video you kissing the tip of a dick.
Yeah. It's like, oh, it dribbled down the side of it real quick. Let me look it up.
To which I will,
no.
to which I will attend a company party and show everybody there.
Oh my god.
Oh.
But yes, there's a lot of penis shit in Key West. I almost bought Danny last time I was there for my bachelor, for honeymoon. I almost bought him one of those bottle openers just so he could have it in his house.
Is this
Honestly-
just like these are mass produced?
It's
No,
a
dude.
giant wooden dick. Someone took the time to carve it out.
I'm not
And
gonna lie.
I'm
It was
talking-
some quality wood. All right.
It is
Was
like,
it like vascular?
no. It's just
It was just smooth.
Smooth.
it's a foot and a half long, about I'd say
Inch and a half round.
good
no.
handful. Like
Inch and a half.
in a straight line. If you put an inch and a half in a straight line, that is how big the fucking dick was. And imagine just a tiny bottle opener by the balls of it. I almost bought Danny that. I'm like, if you ever throw this away, we're fucking done as a friend at all. I need this in your apartment constantly.
I looked at him like, man, I'm kind of sad you didn't buy it for me. I would use it, like without shame.
Takes
Just
it
to
to the
make
beach.
people- Yeah, it would be the sole purpose of just making people uncomfortable.
It is
It's
so
like
it'd
big.
be like a self-defense tool.
At that point, it would be yes.
Keep it in
Smack
your
you with
car.
my dick.
You
Yeah.
just smack
Dude.
people with a dick bottle opener. God damn.
Just start drinking and driving. You know. Apparently, it's the move now. It's
it's
popular.
Get that man his keys.
I have an idea.
Oh Lord.
Dude, I have like 5 pictures of Nick in like a tit apron.
Oh God, that's
Yeah.
a good one.
And
See-
also David too next to that fucking gold painted bitch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, his new booty call.
Oh my
What
God.
happens in the keys stays in the keys.
There's like, you know those people that dress as
Yo.
like statues or whatever.
Yeah.
There's a woman there on a bench. She was like golden, and David too got up there and she gave him some beads, and he's out there taking a picture with her, and we're like, what the fuck? And apparently Nick found out she's French.
Oh.
Yeah, Because Nick started talking to her, and I was like, Nick can talk to a fucking pole at this point.
Really
Yeah.
can.
He just starts talking to people, and he's like,
And
she's
wandering
French,
off.
sitting up on the bench. Yeah, he also wanders off a lot.
He does. It was
He's
Literally-
the worst wanderer ever.
we got
No, he's
No,
not
no.
nearly as bad.
I did it one fucking time.
At
Nick
least-
has
As
done
long
it.
as you keep this guy away from like video game tournaments, you're fine.
I would say you are predictable. If there's live music, you go to there, so I know where to find you. Nick
Live
is
music
like, where
or-
did he go?
Nick literally went to like 5 different fucking bars and we didn't even know about it.
Yeah, we
Like,
we lost him multiple times.
And you look at me and tell me I'm bad when I just wanted to go find out the details of a Smash tournament and walked right back. I returned to whence I came. Nick was fucking gone. We had to split up into search parties. Like,
Well, at one point, we found a dog. We're petting him on the Key West, like Main Strip, Duval Street.
oh, yeah,
And we're sitting there,
so
we're like,
soft.
where the fuck is Nick? And we're like panicking. He's in a store like right next to us buying beef jerky, unbothered at
no,
all.
like
And
he's
he-
in the store behind the dog.
Yeah,
buying
but
beef
he-
jerky.
David and Marcus are
Yeah.
down the street looking for him, and I go across the street. I come back, Danny's like petting the dog. I look in the fucking shop, and Mark and Nick's in there just like, there's some good beef jerky. He's like buying shit. Like, what the fuck is going on? Oh, that was
Yeah,
a
no.
clusterfuck.
Nick came up to me and he was like, I don't, how'd I get here?
He blacked out a little bit at the end there.
we got to a karaoke bar
Oh,
right
wow.
at the end and he comes over to me, he's like, I don't remember how I got here, Marcus. And I'm like, lots of wandering, lots of walking.
I mean,
You got cut off at the bar. He's like, I do remember that.
we
that
did
asshole."
start the night with a shot of whiskey, and it was not a shot. It was like 2 shots.
Bro,
That was a
the
heavy-ass
biggest shot
fucking
I've
shot.
ever seen.
It's a mouthful of that.
That was some damn good pizza though.
That was really good pizza. It was like $25 for a large ass pizza.
It tasted great.
Yeah,
That's a lot
I
of
will
money for
say
pizza.
you did
Yeah.
carry
it was
David
a
too.
19-inch pizza.
Oh, okay, that's not. That's
Yeah.
not as bad.
A
That's
large
normal.
pizza.
Yeah.
I mean, I carried David too.
You carried David too through that song.
Oh, fuck it!
my
I
God.
killed that
Yeah.
shit, bro. God damn, I killed that shit. Okay, we were playing. What was it? What song was it?
David
It's-
sang
it's
Sweet
Get
Home
Low.
Alabama in the middle of the fucking karaoke bar.
I sang Sweet Home Alabama. I killed that fucking shit. I had some rednecks in there like Sweet Home Al. I was going down.
We're all drunk.
And then David too, he goes to the karaoke people. He lines up "Get Low" by Flo Rida, right?
The first fucking thing I hear is some black dude like staring at the bar. That little white boy up there about to sing "Get Along."
So David Drew comes to me, and right before he goes up there, this like I would say a crowd of 20 black people come to the bar, and David Drew's like,
Oh, no.
David, there's N-words in this song. I don't know if I can control myself. I was like, what the fuck do you mean? So I go up there with him. I sing the chorus because I'm fucking lit, right? But whenever I'm like watching the lyrics come up, anytime I see an N-word, it's like drop it low. I'm like, oh! And I just scream into the mic. And the black guys are loving it. They're laughing their ass off. And then it comes to like the chorus, and I'm like, get low, motherfucker, get low. And everyone's like, yeah! I carried his
Bro,
ass through that shit.
it's like a bunch of people showed up when we had gotten there. There was like
No
little
one
to no
in
one
there.
there, and then as soon as he lines up the song, the world shows up.
Everybody.
There's like an entire group of like
Bro,
white married people that are on like their
Oh my
party or
God.
whatever. And all these black people show up, and he's freaking out, and he's like, "Okay, I want all the ladies on the dance floor," and all the girls are like, "Where's the dance floor?" Because
Yeah,
we're in this
yeah,
tiny
it's
little
literally
bar.
like
David
corner
Drew goes
bar.
up, he's like, get on the dance floor. And it's the fucking dance floor. I'm like, God damn it, David.
They were like, "Where's the dance floor?" He's like, "Right there," and he points literally like 2 foot in front of the stage.
Okay, now the night before we were getting drunk in the rented house and we did like a practice karaoke session and he sang that shit and I recorded it and I put it on fucking
Bro,
Instagram.
I recorded y'all.
That's about exactly how it went down.
Oh my god! Imagine that in front of like 40 people and half of them
Bro.
are black and he is butchering it. And
Bro.
oh my god!
The song started off like really good because it goes straight into the chorus.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, "Okay,
Because I was
okay."
hype with that shit, man. I was like, get low, motherfucker, get low, get low. And then David comes out, he's like, okay, everybody get low. Now we go. I'm like, damn it, David, you're like killing this shit.
You gotta
Man.
yell it.
You gotta say that with your fucking dick, man. You can't just go up there and like.
And then I went up there and they told me to hump my chair.
Oh, I
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
He's. What do you think?
Everybody wants to rule the world.
yeah.
Yeah, everyone's for the world, and I was screaming for him to hump his chair, and he did. I would say good motion, good fluid motion. It wasn't just like
The old lady
there
was
some
like,
waves there, man.
I didn't know people were clapping at my grinding.
Oh yeah. Per
And you're
usual,
I was getting
Drunken
pretty into
stupor.
it. It was like,
per usual, the old ladies were applauding it.
why? Damn it, man.
you have a thing for moms, Danny.
No, I don't.
No. Moms have a thing for him.
Well,
They do.
They do. They really do.
They do.
God damn it.
it was.
You'll be a great stepdad one day.
Oh
Oh
God.
God.
Fuck.
Hopefully not. I mean, somebody else has to get Allison pregnant.
Oh Lord. Yeah. So that entire trip was we got
Interesting.
there at the house at 2 a.m. Then
What was this house? Was it the fucking Taj Mahal or
no,
something?
it was
no.
just like it was a
It was-
2-bedroom
Why was it
house.
a
Oh my
small
God.
mortgage payment for me to go? Like, if I wanted to go.
Location.
Well, it was 3 nights, $300, so $100 a night. It was not bad.
It was 500, but the 500 split between all of us.
It was $500 including the $80 for the fucking
Yeah.
booze cruise.
It was 500 in total?
For the $80 booze
500
cruise.
per night.
So it was whoa,
I
whoa.
thought it was
Yeah.
like 300.
That place was 500 per night.
Okay,
And then we
500
split
a night.
the 1500 between the four of us.
500 a night, sleeping 5 people. It's $100 a night. Compared to a hotel room, that's a 1-star hotel room on the fucking ghetto.
They were like, or Nick was like, you got $375? And I was like, maybe. But then I thought about it and I'm like, I'm going to spend probably $100 on drinks.
Yeah.
I'm going to spend another $100 on some random thing that we're going to want to do.
Yeah.
And this is going to turn into like $700 by the end of this trip. And I'm
Yeah.
going to be broke as shit again.
I mean, yeah, I understand that, but like in the grand scheme of things, in a general hotel, getting a hotel for $100 a night is almost impossible.
Well, I have connections in hotels.
Well, you have connections, we don't. The average person does not.
can?
Okay, so
I know Matt.
Exactly. My connections disperse.
So we got to the fucking house at 2 a.m. on Saturday morning, like Friday night, right? And we're like, fuck it, we're here, let's drink. We drank a little bit until like 3, 4 a.m., right? We woke up next morning and did all that shit. We drank until 2 a.m. on Saturday night as well.
Yeah.
And then Sunday night came
Started
around.
on the fucking booze cruise, and then we
We drank a lot on the booze cruise because it was free liquor.
They were very irritated
free
with
after
one
the
individual.
admission fee.
It was $80 to go on the cruise, but I personally I had 10 drinks. $80 for 10 drinks and a little bit of like free shrimp and stuff like that. To me, that's worth it. I got my money worth.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I mean, the last bachelor party I went to was on an island in Washington, and it was a 8-bedroom house. It was like a mansion on an
Yeah.
island. It was $100 for me.
Well,
It was like, I think $300 a night.
Yeah, well, it's
And
not,
I'm like,
not on the Keys.
what? It's Washington State.
I know, but did you guys go to the fucking bars after that? Did you go to like a...
Actually, no, we bought alcohol and stayed there.
Yeah, that's what I did for my bachelor
You're on an
party.
island
But like,
in a
we,
big house.
we wanted to go bar hopping, so we
Actually,
went...
that's also the place I took mushrooms, so.
So we were thinking about it, right? It was like, okay, so we're not doing the bars in Jacksonville because we always fucking do that, right?
Yeah, no, that would have been...
Tampa is kind of fun, but it's very far from anything. So like, if you were in a house, it's not very fun. Miami is a club scene. We're not club people.
No, we're not.
true.
So
I could have
Key,
been a club person.
no,
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 you
no.
would not. No. Key
Wouldn't have
West,
gotten into a club.
Key West is one of the best bar streets in the entire United States.
It is pretty fun.
It was a blast. What a blast. But it was expensive. But whatever. It was fun. It was worth the money.
Hey, I'm glad you guys had fun.
Yeah.
I have
I
a
have a-
child and wife.
Yes.
I have established a new bond with your wife, David.
Yeah?
To the point, it's now a thing that every time David and I go out drinking and he starts pissing in public, I take a picture of him and immediately send it to Lauren.
I pissed in public after a concert in Jacksonville.
Are you sure you want to say this out loud?
Yes,
Dude, you're
fuck
gonna be
yeah.
on
They can.
so many lists.
He sent a picture of me pissing to my wife, right? And she's like, haha, that's funny. I pissed in public in the Keys, right? He sent a picture of me pissing to her, and I swear to God, it was like the next message down from pissing in Jacksonville. And Lauren was like, "Why is this a theme?" And he was like, "Oh no, ask your husband." Bro,
No, I just said it's funny.
I found out recently that it runs in my family. My dad also pisses in public.
Alcoholism runs in your family.
Yes, it does. It does.
It does.
I found out that
Just being a part of that family, it does.
he also pissed on like
Great.
garages and shit like that, like different buildings.
You
Yeah.
kept rubbing your leg, and I was like, "Did he piss down his leg?
I
Is
got-
he pissing right now?"
I realized,
In your nice chair.
In my nice.
I realized I have
No.
like 3 cuts on my leg. Side story: we had to cut my dog's nails.
I
He
bet
has
that
like
was
some
traumatic.
traumatic shit with his fucking feet. I had to like WWE slam that fucker to the ground. I'm like holding him in a headlock, holding his legs. He's like thrashing. So I got cuts on my legs and shit. on
Tell
my
the
neck.
story when you pissed on a police station.
Jeez. What?
Did I tell it before?
You told it down in the Keys, but not to Matt.
Okay, so we're in St. Augustine, right? We're doing
Yeah.
free drink tasting and shit like that, having a good time.
We should bar hop in St. Augustine. sometime.
We should. So I am on my way to the next tasting, right? Well, on the walk there, you pass a police precinct. I didn't know that. We're taking a back road. I'm like, damn, I gotta fucking piss. And my entire group is like, I'm not gonna be around you. I don't want to be like seen if you're pissing on something. So I whip my dick out. I'm pissing on this building. Literally, I would say 30 seconds after I zip up my dick, I'm walking on the road. A cop passes me. I'm like, damn, I really just I escaped that. I'm good, right? On the way back, we walk in the other road. Turns out I fucking pissed on the back end of a police precinct. And everyone's like, damn it, David, you picked the wrong fucking building. I was like, no. I picked the most exciting building, okay?
Yeah, is
I
that
mean,
what does it for you?
It's hiding
It
in
does.
plain sight, honestly. Who's
Right?
gonna think you're pissing on the guy?
They're not going to expect
The
you to
police
piss
would.
on their own building, right? They're looking for you to piss on the church, piss on other stuff, but not their own building. Yeah, I pissed in that bitch. Yep.
That's literally.
That's my building now.
David's
Literally.
like a dog, just marking territory everywhere he goes.
He found the exact same spot he pissed last time he was in Key West and just reset the territory.
Oh, I did. Because I was there with Lauren one time. And
A lady walked past him when he was doing it.
I didn't realize that. I was very drunk. I pissed
Wait.
on this one corner and I came back. It was right next to the mile zero marker. And we're waiting for them to buy their fucking cigars. And I went Marcus like, I gotta pee again. I jump out and I'm like, I peed it before. This is my lucky spot. I pissed on it and apparently some bitch walked past
I'm
me.
literally
I didn't
sitting
hear.
You
there.
are going to get put on the list. The bad one. The one that doesn't let you drop your kid off at school.
I'm literally like sitting in the truck. David's pissing, and I see this lady walking down the sidewalk, and I'm doing the like back and forth, going, "Hurry the fuck up!" Look, and he's staring at the wall. I'm like, "Well, this is gonna be exciting." She like walks past you, and then like kind of like slows down and turns her head and
Probably
walks
sneered
forward.
at you a little.
I was pissing a fucking missile into that wall. Okay, it was loud. I was going. I've been holding that
That's
shit.
probably what she slowed down. For.
Yeah,
She's like,
just like,
who the fuck is pressure washing at this hour?
Is that sulfur?
God, dude, yeah. I held my piss in for a couple hours. I had to go so bad.
I ate a scorpion.
He did eat a scorpion. Explain.
Yeah, we went to this.
That was
I
so
don't-
funny.
I have no idea what the fucking bar was called, but they were famous for the scorpion shot.
Lucy's.
Lucy's.
Lucy's retired surfer bar.
Yeah, David too was like, "Oh man, we gotta go do a scorpion shot, dude." And then I'm like, "Okay, sure," because I'm fucking hammered. Right? We
Yeah.
go in there and the guy pours it. I don't even remember, but I filmed it because I found it on my phone.
Oh
yeah,
my God.
but I like dripped it off to the side and it just goes into the back of David two's head. So you can't really see much. But then we drink it, and I just drank the shot. I didn't drink the scorpion with it. And then the guy's like, "Bro, the bartender's like, "Bro, you didn't finish your shot." I'm like, "Fuck!" And everyone's staring at me. Like, okay,
Everyone's
so
laughing.
I eat the scorpion. I chewed on it. Tasted like absolutely nothing. It was like chewing on dead skin, and I was like gagging on it too, because I could feel the legs on my tongue. Yeah, it was not pleasant. I'm like, water,
Bro.
water. I just drank it like a pill. And then David too looks at me like, "Ha, that's great." And Scorpion's still in his fucking shot glass. And I'm like, "Dude, you need to eat it." He's like, no, I'm not doing it. I'm like, I just drunk screaming. I'm like, "You did not tell me to come all the way over here to do this one fucking shot, and you not to do the whole thing. And then I just start chanting, eat it, eat it.
And all of us joined in.
Everybody in the bar starts
We get the
screaming
whole
too.
fucking bar chanting shit. Eat it, eat it, eat it.
And then he finally eats it.
He puts it in his mouth, and then he's like, "Give me something to drink," and
Yeah.
he just swallows it.
Now
whole.
I will say the
No,
whole, the
it's
whole
not done yet.
Okay.
Guy goes back. I'll go get you guys some shirts. I'm like, cool. So we get the most ugly fucking highlighter yellow shirt that says "I survived the scorpion shot" still in the back of my car.
It's a great shirt to have.
Yeah, and then we're leaving the bar, and David too comes up to me. All right, that was like $50, man. I'm like,
It was $25 per shot because you get a free shirt.
no, but that's what he tells me. He looks me dead in the eye. All right, that was $50. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
Okay, the whole point of the shot is you're supposed to drink the scorpion with the shot, right?
Yeah.
But they took the shot and like
They
kept the
kept the
scorpion in
scorpion
the
out.
shot glass.
Yeah.
So that's what led to you fucking chewing it. You're supposed to hold down that bitch with the liquor.
Yeah, didn't think about it.
Yeah.
Well, you were hammered. So.
I
Hey,
know.
next time we go to Key West, we'll do it right.
No, I've done my time.
No, we're going back eventually.
I know we're going back, but I'm not doing that shit again.
Bro,
Let me get in like financial order for
It's gonna be a few years,
like
okay?
save up for this.
Danny ate a scorpion. I grabbed literally nightmare fuel at the aquarium.
Oh yeah, Marcus made an isopod girlfriend.
What?
Have you called her yet?
No!
You
Think of a
fucking
flea,
asshole.
right? You know, like, and you took a microscope and look at a flea, right? How it has like weird,
like a
it's like
bed
it's like a roly poly, real
roly-poly.
small. They have a giant isopod that's about this big, right? And you can at the aquarium we went to, you can pick the fucker up and it like swings. It swims in the water. Oh my god, it's nightmare fuel. And we talked Marcus into sticking his hand in that bitch. You have to run 2 fingers on its back first to let it know you're there. And it's like, hey mama, I'm here real quick. Let me pick you up. Yeah, it was real sensual.
Nick was just like, I'm gonna pick you up now, Bubba.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick you up,
Bro,
girl.
this thing literally, I hate centipedes with
Yeah.
a
Bro,
passion.
You lost nose goes.
You did. You
Oh,
did
that's
lose
just
nose
the
goes.
rules,
I was like, are we really gonna do this? And then Danny did it, and then everybody else did it, and I was like, fuck.
Them's the rules, bro. If you see someone put their finger to the nose, you gotta go to it. Yeah, no lagging on that bitch.
Yeah, eventually, that water was so cold.
It was. That water was fucking frigid because I stuck my hand in after it and just touched it. I didn't pick it up, but I just touched it. It was like,
I couldn't get the first
like
one
touching a piece of
because he's
slate.
like holding on to his buddies he's standing on, so I had to go to the one on the rock. And you're supposed to like grab him and flip him to the side so you can see underneath him.
he's holding it and it starts to expand and he just goes, it's stretching.
It starts to get erect from Marcus's hand holding. Okay,
Yeah,
it was really
Bro,
feeling it.
it was trying to grab my fingers with its legs.
Yeah, he was liking that.
It was gross.
Yeah.
He hadn't been touching.
It's bad. Oh,
And then watch, he started stretching and
Marcus, put that shit on Google Drive so I can put it on the screen for when it gets to this
Oh,
point.
God.
Me too.
Yeah, people gotta see your girlfriend in Key West, bro.
All this to say, in a few years, when we all save enough money and we go back, you're gonna come with us. It's a fucking blast.
Definitely go.
Drinking in Key West is one of those things where it's like, there's a lot of old people, but it's a blast.
There's also a lot of
bars.
dumbass young people there
They
too.
also allow open carry of your drinks, so you can get a drink from a bar
Oh,
and walk on
okay.
the street.
I was like, that's probably a bad idea.
yeah, no, we're not taking guns on the middle
Everybody's
of the
just
street.
walking around.
Yeah, hell yeah, bam, bam, bam. Yeah, no.
I'll have to email
this
it to you,
is,
Danny.
this is Key West, not Atlanta.
Yeah.
Although we did get hit on.
Oh my god, we did get hit on.
We did get hit on.
Well, no, we were at a bar and this
We're all
group of
taken.
female.
Well,
yeah,
no,
we're all
I mean,
taken.
excessively. I mean,
Oh,
there's
no.
a lot of people hitting on you.
No, okay, so it was a group of 5 guys, right? A group of 5 girls sat down next to us to a bar and started tapping on Marcus's shoulder because they were closest to him, and they like tapped on it, and we like we started talking to them, and I was like, I went over there because I was like, we're all fucking taken. I was like, so whose idea was it? And then one of the girls was like, it was a leprechaun. Leprechaun came in, tapped on his shoulder. Now, mind you, I'm on the other side of the table. I watched them do it. I was like, whatever, be all playful, whatever, cutesy shit. I was like, okay, fine, whatever. And then as we were leaving, I went back to them because Nick was like, Nick is drunk as fuck. So
Yeah,
Nick was talking
Nick
to
went
him.
over there and started talking with him for like a good 10 minutes. I'm like, and I got fed up. I'm like, okay, we're leaving. I grab him over the fucking chest. All right, Casanova, and I drag him out of the fucking bar.
So I then step in front. I'm like, we're
'Cause
leaving.
Nick's still in a relationship.
Yes,
correct?
we're all in a relationship. So I step in. I was like, we're gonna go. We're out of here. And they're like, you should come back for the band because the band was setting up. I was like, are they good? And they're like, yeah, it's a great band. I was like, what do they play? And they're like, they play everything. I was like, you fuckers are liars. Liars.
Liars.
I came back to that bar to get a fucking glass of water because they only place a fucking water button next to us. I went over there. That band sucked. That band was horrible.
Oh yeah, they were bad.
They're singing some like fucking 2-bit country song, and that bitch couldn't carry a tune in a bucket. It's because everyone in that fucking bar is wasted.
Dude, that's the most southern shit. Couldn't carry a tune in a bucket.
They could not fucking sing. I walked right there. I'm like,
Neither did that one country guy that we went to that first Irish pub.
yeah.
He was off time in all of his notes. He was like, I don't know what part of the song, but he literally just stood up there. First thing I hear at this guy, bom 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 bom, as he's strumming his fucking guitar.
Yeah. Key West is not known for their live performances. It's all about being drunk, and then the more drunk you get, the better it sounds.
What are you talking about, man? We fucking killed it at the karaoke bar.
You're damn right we did.
Yeah, I have the video of you and David too up there on the stage.
do?
Oh yes,
Oh, God.
I could not help
Please
myself.
send it to me.
So fucking
My
funny.
wife
Bro,
needs to see that shit.
I have the girls who like he told to come over, and it's like them going, "What is this?" And it's him trying to do the rapping parts,
My
and us
God.
just laughing our asses
Was
off.
he doing the thing?
Yes! And I was hyping him up. I was there. I was like, "Come on, David. Come on. You got this." He's not doing well. I was solely there to not get him fucking beat up in the bar by saying the N word.
David has no rhythm.
Not at all, dude. He's
for
so
a drummer, no rhythm.
Yes, for a drummer.
For a
and
drummer,
not-
no
There's a
rhythm.
reason why drummers stay in the back.
Oh my god, that was hilarious.
My goodness. At least he knows he's not missing out on any other calling.
There's a great fucking karaoke bar in Savannah. We gotta go to that. That shit is a blast.
I'll have to find it when I'm up there next weekend.
It's called Awesome Bar.
Awesome bar.
Yeah,
Karaoke bar sounds fun.
it is. It's a fucking blast. Especially when you're. It's not fun when you're sober, but when you're drunk.
Oh yeah, that's the only time
Well, you
I'll
just
do
gotta get
karaoke
into
is when
it.
I'm
I mean,
drunk.
it's hard to get into it if you're sober.
Yeah,
I'm always
yeah.
sober.
You should have got up
No
there, Marcus.
fun, Marcus.
I thought about it, but I was like,
See, that's
What?
the problem.
I feel like it.
That's the problem when you try to do karaoke sober. You think too much.
well,
just gonna
I
slip
I
him
was
like
trying
a
to keep
Xanax.
tabs on it.
Drinking his water.
Some edible make him high as fuck.
He's just like, ah.
I
Well,
feel
man,
good,
he's
guys.
up for it, but he can't fucking move.
Just doing everything.
Like-
Ryan, let me go and greet you. There we go.
Welcome to Pillow World.
Okay, if you would have sing a song at karaoke, what would it have been?
A little bit of chicken fried.
Not bad, not bad.
What's?
I would
That's-
sing that with you.
Yeah.
Zach Brown.
Yeah, I know it's
No,
Zach Brown, but it's not the name of the song.
Chicken fried.
Yeah, it's
Fine.
chicken fried. Yeah.
Jeez.
Let me tell you something. The reason
No, I thought it
why
was something completely different.
Oh.
you gotta pick a karaoke song that gets the people going, okay?
No, if you
Whoa.
sing, no,
Whoa.
if you sing
Bleep
that,
that shit, bro.
if you,
Whoa.
if you sing
It's
chicken
the
fried,
name of the song.
I'm not gonna lie, it took it like a hot second to
Yeah.
like register, and then I was like,
Whoa.
whoa.
I didn't even hear what he said.
He said the full song of Blank in Paris.
Ah.
Yeah, bleep that shit.
I mean, it's the song's name.
It's the
It is
song's
a song's name, but Marcus.
We're
knows
just
what
all
it is.
white. I don't know, you're a ginger, it's almost there.
Just switch the words around, the letters around a little bit. You'll get there.
Yeah.
Now, okay, that's why I picked Sweet Home Alabama, because there's some
Just
rednecks.
racist enough.
Just a tiny bit
Have you
racist.
have you ever heard the comedian explain like how black people get away with like calling out other people's races? It's like they swap around the words. He's like, oh, I went
Yes.
I went out of this bar. This Asian motherfucker comes in and he's like, blah, blah, blah. And then he's like, okay, same sentence, slight rearrangement. I went to the bar. This motherfucking Asian.
That was
yeah.
Bill Burr.
Yeah,
No,
Joe Burr. Yes,
was
it
that Bill Burr?
Yeah,
Oh,
it was
Bill
Burr.
Burr. Bill Burr.
Yeah, he was talking about like it's just
motherfucking
all about where you put the race of the person. Okay.
Yeah.
Along with the cursing.
Yeah, exactly. It's Asian motherfucker or fucking Asian. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a difference.
These fucking Asians.
Now, do I bleep that?
Nah, it's
Nah,
not a
fucking
joke.
It's
We're-
literally a joke by a comedian.
Did you hear? The Supreme Court is about to ban colleges from seeing race on college applications.
Yeah,
fucking
they should.
Right?
I mean,
right?
Yeah.
And they're saying it's gonna really benefit the Asian population because a lot of
Yeah.
Asians have been like disallowed from the.
Oh, yeah.
the,
Yeah, because of the whole COVID thing.
No, from affirmative
From
action.
their test scores,
Affirmative action for like Harvard and all that stuff.
Yeah.
They will look at
1,600 and up.
yeah,
for
so
Asians.
they will like curve Asian scores. They're like, okay,
They
for
curve it down.
yeah, if an Asian scores let's
they curve it
let's
up
say
for
like
Asians.
what a 35 on SAT is
Wait, am I
really
thinking of
good,
this wrong?
right?
You're
Yeah.
thinking of it wrong.
If
Okay.
they get like a 38 on SAT, they're like, oh, they're Asian. That's not as good as like a 28 from a black guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is exceedingly like.
Yes, it's
Racist.
it's
Uber
very
racism.
racist. Yeah.
Holy shit. I
And,
didn't know
and
that
I'm
was a
like,
problem.
and no one has
Yeah.
a problem with this?
Who was it that said judge a man based off of
Martin
his
Luther
actions?
King, dude. How the fuck
instead
did I
of-
get that? Like the one guy, bro.
I don't know. Everybody
one
keeps
guy
saying
that
it
said
now.
the
I
one
can't remember.
It's like Martin Luther King Jr.
Oh, I tried grouper.
What the heck is that?
It's a fish.
The fish.
Alright.
And he
I
tried
was like,
mahi.
what is this weird tender out here?
He tried grouper and he tried mahi.
Oh, okay. Grouper.
Did I try mine?
Yeah, it was
Yes.
a thing he had that diner.
Is it
Oh,
good
you did hand it to me. Yes.
You liked mahi more than grouper.
Yeah,
Is grouper
groupers.
Grouper is good.
Grouper's pretty good.
They say it's good. I think mahi and flounder are pretty similar.
Brie likes. Yeah, those are the ones Brie likes.
So grouper is good. The grouper cheek is where it's at.
Cheeks.
You cut out the cheeks of the fish.
What
like
is
the
a
face-
grouper?
It's a fish.
It's
Ugly
a
ass
big
fish.
ass fish.
Hold on, I'll show you a picture.
Big ass fish. We were at the aquarium and they had a Goliath grouper and they're like, yeah, he's 400 pounds. They get up to 800 pounds.
Oh.
Yeah, a big fucking fish.
Hold on.
They're ambush
that's a
predators.
grouper.
Oh shit!
So
It's a big old fish.
it sits-
I saw it.
okay, it sits at the bottom of the ocean and it just waits for them to come by it and it just.
It
Kills
just
it.
sucks
Yeah,
them
they
in.
don't move that much.
So to catch them, you gotta drop a line like 6 to.
Oh, so you're just lead lining it, like
Yeah, it's like
no
600
Bob-
feet deep at least, and you have to drop your line all the way to the bottom and wait for it to attack it. But the problem is it's all in the coral, so like the
It gets stuck.
so it has to come out of it. So you're fighting it, trying to come out of the fucking hole it's in, and then eventually it's a lot of fucking weight.
It's a big fish.
Like Lauren caught one on our honeymoon, and it was only 35 pounds. That
That's
shit
still
was
a big fucking fish.
well. If you look at it, hold on, I'm pulling it up.
35 pounds compared to like 300.
People are happy when they get like an 8-pound
That's a
bass.
35-pound grouper.
Gosh, that's
Yeah.
That shit took about 5 minutes to pull up.
No,
Oh,
the
shit, really?
lady was like, when
Jeez,
they're
yeah.
800 pounds, they're the size of the mini Volkswagens, Beetles.
Yeah.
That's how big they are.
But if so, okay, you can. They have the regular fillet of like the body, right? But if you go up by its eyes, there's a chunk of meat right below its eyes, the cheeks, and that shit is so good. It is so flavorful. It is like probably the best part of a fish I've ever had in my life.
dude. You were talking up this grouper.
I cannot. Oh my god, we had it on our honeymoon because that fish had a big enough cheeks for us to eat, and the guy made them in like a You ever had tuna tartar?
You're talking like different stuff than I'm
Okay,
used to.
so it's a fish.
You
dip.
don't do a lot of fish.
It's a fish dip with tuna usually, and it's raw tuna, and you put it in this dip, and it is so fucking good. But he did it with the raw grouper cheeks instead. Whoa, that shit's good.
I stayed away from fish for a while. Let me put it this way: I was trying to save money,
Yeah.
and I bought a bag of frozen salmon. It had 30 salmon in it,
Oh fuck.
and I ate nothing but salmon and
And
rice for like a month. And I tell you what, you know how bird shit is white? Dude, your human shit is white too if you eat nothing but that.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
You
I'm
probably had
talking
mercury
white.
poisoning. That's probably what happened.
Probably.
Damn.
But I felt horrible like for a while after and I couldn't figure out what was wrong because I'm not a picky eater. Like I don't actually give a shit what I put in my body. But eventually I changed up my diet and started getting more red meat and like vegetables.
Okay. The good thing with the Keys is all the fish down there is fresh because they catch that day and you eat it that day. It's very fucking good. So the one
This
place
also makes it really fucking expensive.
it is expensive, but
Well, it's a
very
tourist
good.
trap. That's why it's also expensive.
Yeah, but I mean, so the grouper, you gotta catch it a few miles off coast. You need to have the right boat, the right equipment, and you can only catch it by line. You can't catch it by net or anything else. So it takes a lot of work to get that bitch back to shore.
We should all go on a cruise.
I'd
I
be
like
okay with
cruises.
that.
Sure.
No, it'd be fun.
Lauren has never been on one. I've been on only one.
I-
Now I will say the one I went on was around the Hawaiian Islands. So
That's expensive.
yeah, my line is like way out there. My bar is very high.
Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to the shitty islands that are south of Florida.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah. There we go.
Bahamas.
The Bahamas.
The Bahamas, yeah. Because they're cheaper.
That's fun.
Oh yeah.
They're like, yeah.
If you go and do the excursions and stuff, it's fun.
And it's like $300 a person. Like
I'd be down to do that. Like
it's a week cruise, so it's not that bad.
probably like next summer. No, not
Yeah,
this
not
summer,
this
but
summer.
next summer would be nice.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to buy a house, so
Yeah. Well, I still have an $8,000 payment in the next month I gotta make.
Oof.
What?
The apartment complex we're still paying for.
Oh, you didn't win that one?
I did not fucking win that one. Those motherfuckers were like, due to the Fair Housing Act, we cannot negotiate
And the
rent.
fact that our prices got jacked up so high, there's 46 units not being used right now.
No, it's so about 50 units of their 140 units are not being rented
Holy shit.
because they're asking $1,700 for a one-bedroom apartment.
What?
Yeah, that's like
One
it's
bedroom.
like
One
it's
bedroom.
like 990 square feet.
So I've been not making rent payments because I don't fucking want to. But at the like March 4th, I owe $8,000.
You just always let them take you to the collections.
Yeah,
The
but then
problem
it
is
reflects on
I
your-
got it. I got $8,000, so I cannot have them say, "Oh, you're bankrupt now," because they'll just take it from my savings. I have it. I just want them. I want to pay less. I want to pay $5,000 because $5,000 is more than what you got with the other option.
Damn, you signed the wrong box, didn't you?
Oh, I fucking did. Okay, my dad has a saying: "Life sets you up to fuck you over,"
Yeah.
and this is one of those things where I couldn't predict them fucking me over. They sold the apartment complex to another company, and it fucked me over.
Yeah,
I couldn't predict it.
their waiting list was like miles long because
It
there
was-
was decent apartments for
Yeah.
a decent price, and the waiting, like, you had to get a chance of like getting in on the move date. It had to be like 4 to 5 months in advance.
Wow.
When we
So-
first signed the lease, it was a 300 person wait list. When we re-upped after a year, it was 800 people wait list. We moved out within 4 months of re-upping. At that point, they had sold it within that time. It was down to 0 people on the fucking wait list. Because it went from $1,300 a month for one bedroom to $1,900. And they backed it down slowly to $1,700 and they still don't rent it.
That's crazy.
So in my mind, I was like, there's always a wait list. So really, I'll pay at most 1 month rent, which is like $1,300. So the options were pay until someone takes your lease or pay 2 months rent. So I was like $1,300 or $3,000. I think $1,300 or less sounds better than me. But fuck me, it's not $3,000.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So
The whole
Dude.
wait till someone takes your thing, I would have been like, no.
the entire existence of this apartment complex has had a wait list. The entire
Yeah,
time.
it.
Except for when we fucking moved out.
Because the company bought it out.
I
And
swear, those nifty little lessons every dad tells you is all the same core lesson. My dad always told me, life is like 5 guys hitting you with a baseball bat.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, 2 of them stop and it feels pretty good.
You go, oh, thank
Yeah.
God.
I mean, I'll take the $8,000, whatever. It's fucking, it sucks, but I'll do it. But I just, it hurts me that I could have avoided it, but I'm not gonna like make myself super angry.
My
about
dad has only
Yeah.
given me one piece of advice that I can remember. If you have a girl over and you're gonna do naughty stuff, just have her use her mouth.
it. Oh my god.
There you go. Would have saved me a little money.
I was
A little money?
I was 13.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Good day.
That's a great advice, man.
It's solid advice. I can't knock it, but that's like all I got.
The bare minimum of dad advice.
I was terrified of sex for so long. My dad tried to. It was like I was 7 when he tried to explain it to me because I caught my dogs having sex in the backyard, and like I was like, why are they stuck together? And he was like, I think we need to take a trip to the gas station. And he is driving up the gas station, and he is trying to be so scientific to like not like get in
Fuck
his
you up or
To
anything.
make
Yeah.
it weird.
And I did not understand at all. He's like, so you see, the male penis engorges itself.
Oh my God.
Before it enters the vagina, and once it enters the vagina, it erupts. And in my mind, I heard your dick is like a balloon. It'll blow itself up, and then it'll pop. And then I looked at my dad and I said, "You did that?" And he was like, "Yeah." For you and your brothers, and I was like, "Are you still doing that?" Like we're concerned for him, and he couldn't understand why I was so concerned about it until recently when I told him what I was thinking.
Oh
and
my god.
I swear, I was so mortified of anything sexual
That's
for
like,
the
oh.
longest time. I was like, I don't want my dick to blow up. That would be horrible.
I swear to God, my parents forgot to give me the talk. They never did. I think they.
Would
I
you learn
never
from
did
Jack
either.
Lane?
No,
I probably learned it from like fucking Family Guy or some shit.
honestly I have no idea. I think I picked it up through like
Just figured it out.
Reddit or some shit, and I was
Oh.
like, yeah, that's fucked
Dude,
up.
you were
Reddit,
Reddit
the old
degenerate.
mic.
I
You were
am.
born with the
But
fedora.
I feel like what happened was my mother was like, she thought she gave me the talk, and I think my dad thought he gave me the talk, and they never talked about it. So it was like, well, someone forgot David. The only thing they ever told me was like, hey, David, like pretty much all the kids at once, like, hey, we have a box of condoms in the pantry. If you need it, there it is. I was like, that's interesting. For what?
You're like, I feel like I'm getting only part of the story.
I was like,
What are these-
11 at the
Can
time.
I talk about...
Bro, can you see how big you can make these balloons?
Did anybody else like freak the fuck out the first time they accidentally ejaculated? Because
No.
I thought I had broke my shit. I was laying there and I had never seen porn or anything, but I was just like feeling myself, you know.
You just
And then
figuring it out?
it happened, and I was like, oh my god, what happened?
No, I say,
What did I do to myself?
see, I had two
I
older
thought I
sisters.
pissed myself when
Dude,
it happened.
I
I was
was
like,
like-
God damn it.
It was sticky, and I was like, oh no, I broke it.
No, I never had that. I fully knew what was going on, but
I knew what was going on, so.
see,
Oh, all right. I apparently I was just behind the ball. You're like,
so I had two older sisters, right? And they got Victoria's Secret like advertisements sent to them all the time, and it's a pamphlet of women in underwear. And I used to steal that shit from the mail, and I was like, "Damn, this is it. This is the highest it gets right here, boys."
Bro,
Yeah. So
do
that
you,
was.
do
that
you
was it.
remember? Do you remember Tyler?
Yes.
Well, we used to go over to his house on the weekends, and this was like when
Circle
we're...
jerk?
No, we didn't do that. But what we did do is he had two older brothers, right? And so we would sneak into their bathroom and we'd steal all their Playboy magazines.
Solid raid.
Yeah.
Solid raid. Nice.
And that's what we do. We wait for like 3 a.m. and we go up to the door. All right, he's not moving. Quick. And we all go to the back. And we each take like a handful and we go back into his room. It's like, we gotta remember to put these things back. We don't want him to come here and beat us up.
Oh my god.
that's great.
Yeah.
Probably the most like before the internet became a thing. It was like these are like the last stories of stealing nudie mags.
Dude,
Oh man! Any other puberty stories we got? Because these are funny.
oh man.
Puberty stories.
I remember, like, before puberty, I used to, like, I thought it was the coolest thing ever that I could flex my penis, and I'd make it bob. And I'd be like, Dad, you gotta come see this. Like,
have you ever done that in front of your woman in the
Oh,
shower
yeah.
and you like make it spin? They are mesmerized. They're like,
okay. He's like, can I try to do it?
I did.
She never gets it.
oh my god! When me and my first like serious girlfriend got done doing shit, and I was like, softening up. I'm obviously. This is just gonna sound bad no matter what. I am a grower, not a shower. And so when it retracts back, she was like, wait, it gets smaller when you're doing it. I'm like, yeah. It's like, that's so cool. It's like you're putting away a pocket knife or something.
At least you didn't throw the word even in there. It gets even smaller?
No.
That would I would like,
No,
God damn it. Fuck.
Hurts my heart.
The one thing I fucked up Lauren, so I took the tip and I bent it around and like pretty much like took it and folded it on itself. Yeah. And Lauren was like, what the fuck? And I was like, yeah, I can do that. She's like, it doesn't hurt. I'm like, no, it's a cartilage. And I legit like bent it sideways all around. She's like, what the fuck? I had her
They don't
do it.
understand it at all.
I literally made her grab my penis and bend it. And she was like, what the fuck? I was like, when it's soft, it's very movable,
Dude,
okay?
have you ever like popped it in the foreskin and just like pushed it down?
Yeah.
All the way. Get the
happened?
balls and just
That happens when I work out sometimes.
Oh,
When I'm squatting, it like
dude,
goes in. I'm like, what the fuck?
Okay,
Dude,
cool. I'm not the only one with that problem.
The
We've
other
all
day-
revealed something.
like, when I went to go to the
I
bathroom,
do
I,
not
sit
have
down
that
on the
problem.
toilet. I didn't realize that it was like retracted, and I sat down and like pushed to go poop, and piss shot out like that right under the door. And I was like, oh my god! I like pull it out.
It takes a second. I'll be like, I have to like mentally think about it. Like, okay, relax, and then it'll like come out a little more. I'm like, okay.
No, I just
good.
yanked that bit.
No, I don't yank that fucker. I tried to yank it one time and I hurt. I was like, where are you going, buddy? Oh shit, I hurt. Oh shit.
Come back, no.
Come back. It's like when I'm doing like intense cardio or squatting.
Yeah.
That's when it gets me.
Yeah.
And that the worst part is it's like sitting there just like a little mushroom, so it's poking out of your sweatpants all the time, and I'm over here like grabbing it.
Yeah, and I'm like trying to look like I have a
feels
fucking
weird,
boner
too.
in the gym. I'm like, trust me, guys, it's not that bad.
Dude, I'm not down that bad. I ain't
Exactly.
like, I don't have a 2-inch chub. It's not that.
The Chad life was not meant to be, man. It literally recedes my penis.
Oh my god, yeah.
Jesus
So
Christ.
one reason why I wear tight underwear to the gym.
Oh, dude! So
I really
can-
hope we
I
have,
stick
like-
it right on the side of my leg, and I stay.
These are the moments where I hope we have like one loyal female viewer, so we could either like
Like
gross
she's
her
her
out.
mind's gonna be
Yeah.
blown.
Wait, they can bend.
What?
That's one thing that really gets women is like when they see a penis like unerect and they just like you can bend it whatever you want to do with
Yeah.
it.
Another thing that surprised Bree was how much taint we have. Like the
There is a
distance
far
between
distance.
like
Yeah.
the balls to butthole, like it's a long way.
I would say I don't think Lauren's ever looked at that, and I think I'm gonna keep it that way.
Listen, dude, you gotta get
Or
your
when you
ass
have
ate.
when you have
No, bro.
when you have that debate with your girlfriend where she's like on her period, she's like, yeah, you must be so lucky you got a penis. Like, yeah, I love my penis. I fucking can't stand my balls. Those things are just in the way all the
They are.
goddamn time.
I wish
And
they were
like-
inside. Honestly,
Yeah.
it would be so much more convenient, wouldn't it?
Like the scrotum looks gross. They hurt like hell when the slightest tap hits them.
If I had like pointers for God, I'd be like, make it retractable.
Make it
Like
Retractable.
the whole thing, the whole unit.
just
Like
make
Go
it-
Go Gadget?
Yeah,
Yes,
go
go back.
gadget.
It's like a defense mechanism. If there's a woman that
Like a
comes up to
turtle
us
head,
and
you
we
know?
don't want it, it's like
I
you
guess.
freak them out with like a little wrinkled up skin sack, you know. Instead, it was like a self defense.
Just spread it out
Yeah.
like bat wings. They're like, ah! You float down, you jump. It's like a parachute. Catch some
God.
wind.
What are you going for?
About
About an
57
hour.
minutes.
Damn.
So yeah, we could cut it off here now, unless you want to end it off with one final thing.
Anybody got a good like nut and good penis story?
That was good harmony there. I don't know. Pretty much learned all I can with my own penis. I highly recommend going to Key West, seeing all those penises.
What was everybody's first like envisionment of what a vagina was prior to seeing one? Like, what did you think it was?
So
Who is
I
screaming?
They're
the
laughing
women.
about a show down there.
and
I
There-
have one on top of all yours. Go ahead.
I thought it was just hair.
Just
Like there was nothing
Just
down there.
hair.
Like it was just hair because where
did
I used
out
to
of?
I used to
Their
shower
butthole?
I used to shower with my mom a lot when I was a kid, and all I saw was hair. So like It's really fucked up and gross, and I don't know if I'm gonna keep that in. But
You
for the
probably
longest,
better save your mom a little bit.
for the longest time, I thought it was just hair down there for all women.
That'll be a therapist meeting down the line somewhere.
I thought it was literally shit. Like, you know how you got the pee hole at the tip of your dick?
Yeah.
I thought that was it.
Yeah.
Like, just a little hole stuck to there. Like,
So
That's
okay.
a pretty basic thought.
Yeah.
I could see that.
I thought it was just a line.
Just a
I
line.
thought there was just a crease there.
I'm kind of on the same route, but so the first girlfriend I had before I ever like did stuff with her, I had questions. I'll guys have questions, right? So I asked questions. She was like, "Some girls have 3 holes down there." I was like, in my head, I was like,
What?
"Vagina, asshole. There's a hole in the middle." I was like, "What do you mean there's a hole in the middle?" I was very confused. In my head, I thought there was a pussy and like a second pussy and then an asshole. And at that point, I was like, why do
the fucking 6th grade scientist at
Yes!
the time trying to like draw it on the board. He's like, it's gotta be like this. Like,
where is it? Where do you find it? Where
the
is it?
original flat earthers at the time.
I was so fucking confused. I was like, "What? Why do only some women
You got
have
the
it?
dot-
What, it's like a
wait,
you got the
mutation?"
dot-
only
Pierce.
some?
Yeah, she said some women have a 3rd hole. I'm like,
That was
What
just
the
bad
fuck?
for business.
yes.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
I had one
dude.
She
guy-
fucked you up from the
Yeah,
start.
she did. I was like,
I-
what do you mean? What do you mean, man? Oh,
I
God,
had
was so
one
fucked
guy
up.
who was talking out his ass. He's like, yeah, I've seen a couple of vaginas, and some of them just have it on like sideways, like it looks like completely horizontal. Like, no way. Fucking stupid.
I remember all my friends starting to like talk about sex and like how they were just doing it by themselves, like masturbating.
Oh, yeah.
And the same thought in my head, like your penis explodes, and I was just like, "You guys are insane."
What, you thought they were like getting it to the very last
I
point?
remember being in like 6th grade, and people were like, "Yeah, I really want to have sex and stuff," and I was like, "No, you don't."
The first time I ever talked about sex
It
with my
was like
friends,
Ryan
it was
Cheeves and like
Oh, that guy was weird.
yeah.
the first time I ever talked about sex with my friends. It was my birthday, and we were all eating pizza. And my mom like walked out of the room. And my buddy's like, "You know what sex is?" I'm like, "No, what is that?" It's like when 2 adults get together, they get naked, and they start fighting. Like I don't no, like I thought about that the other. Like, what the fuck was he hearing?
Dude, I remember Ryan.
Beat each other up.
We would sit at the lunch table and he's
Fucking
over there going,
splits.
"I got a big dick," right? And he's like, "You, how big is your dick?" And he like went around the table and he gets to me and he's like, "What about you?" And I'm like, "I don't know, it's like medium." He's like, "What does that even mean?" I'm like, "It's not small, but it's not big."
It's average.
Never, man.
I remember everybody like, "I gotta wrap my dick up like a fire hose."
Right? They're like, I gotta stick it down my pant leg to walk. I'm like, no, the fuck you don't. No, you don't, buddy. So, I tell you one thing that you're gonna have to experience for all of us is when your son starts figuring out about himself and has questions about it. I was talking to Lauren about it. I was like, okay, because it came up in like a movie or something like that, and like the daughter started asking her dad about like her boobs or something like that. I'm like, if my daughter comes up to me and talks about that, I'd be like, talk to your mom about that. That's a mother thing.
Yeah, no, I don't even really want to. If I have a daughter at some point, I don't even want to change her diaper.
Yeah,
I'm not about it.
it would be weird.
It's
but,
weird.
Like, I mean, I'm not a dad yet, so I don't know how I'd feel about it.
Listen, I don't mind like a little baby dick because I know what's going on there. Like if he shits himself, it's not like it's gonna go in his dick. If she shits herself, I don't know what happens. What do I do if it gets inside? I'm just gonna take her back to the doctor. She's broken. I'm sorry. God forbid Bree dies in childbirth and
Oh
I'm
my
stuck with
God.
like a baby girl by my. I wouldn't know what to do.
I think you do have to clean up in there if it gets up. In
I
there.
don't know. I'm just taking her to the doctor if it happens. I'm just gonna.
Yeah,
I am
you're
going
a
to
rental
invent a
sex
diaper
offender.
that keeps shit only in the bag. It's gonna like ride up the butt crack a little bit just to make sure there's a division.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's the
Alright.
one thing I'm not prepared for as a father. All that stuff is
Dude,
fucked
and
up.
you know you're swinging like girls pretty much on your side of the family.
Oh, mine?
Yeah, because
As
your
long as-
genes determine what you have.
I don't know.
If
I
your
might
dad's
get-
shooting mostly girls, you're probably gonna shoot mostly
Well,
girls.
my dad's family, there was 3 girls and him, and for
Yeah.
his it was 2 girls and 1 boy. I'm hoping. I want 2 kids. I want a boy and a girl. I hope I get lucky as fuck. And the
just
first
knock
one is a
them out
boy.
at the beginning.
I'm like, I got a boy. I'm like, fuck yeah, let's go for the next one. I don't care if the second one's a boy, but I want a girl. The second one is what I want. I don't know. I'll probably get fucked.
That's what
over.
we're hoping is a girl on the second one.
Yeah.
But I did let Brie know she's probably on her own for most of that.
And with that, welcome to season 3, motherfuckers.
Just as fucked up as usual.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing changes.
Hope you like the new banner.
It is very cool.
There's David getting carried away by a seagull.
David's just happy he has representation now.
I am. Pete, the tax fraud documentation on the right side. I thought it was funny as an accountant that there's an official document for tax fraud.
It was an official document.
Look at it. It's like a printed document and it says tax fraud. I don't think you would label a document tax fraud. I think the IRS would be like, I wonder if there's tax fraud
Why do you think
here.
we're burning it?
The fact that there was documentation of it at all is suspicious to me. But whatever. You know what?
You're just documenting.
It's your document, and that seagull carrying your dumbass away is the IRS.
Yeah. Straight to federal fucking prison. That's me. I'm gone.
You want a cigar?
No.
No.
We gotta go work out.
Oh yeah.
All
That's
right, and we're gonna call it.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
See you guys.